Conscious Aquarius, welcome to my channel on Oracle and Spirituality, and today it's your reading for the next 15 days. So we're going to see what's going to happen for you in your life, in a specific area of your life in the next 2 weeks. And check out the description below because there is everything you need to know about this reading. Read it through, please, because I put a lot of information about this video. And for those who don't know me, my name is Gail. I am a life guide and a spiritual teacher, and I help meaning seekers navigate a more conscious life toward greater happiness. If you want to follow the evolution of your energies and your predictions, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and that you click the bell button so that you can receive the notifications. And with no further ado, let's start with your cards. I'm using the Oracle deck, French deck, Belline Oracle. And here are your cards. You've got wisdom, love, beauty, elevation, undertaking, and trading. Today is a very beautiful reading, very aligned, very high energetically, in a spiritual way, but I would say that your energies are very well aligned. Very, very, very well. It's already aligned right now in that very situation for the Aquarius I'm talking to. For the specific area of your life this reading is for. If you're not an Aquarius, but you are a cross-watcher, I may be talking to you and not so much to the Aquarius, so feel free to revert the placements in the reading because it may one card may be you and the other person, like you may be. It may be you and this may be the other person or the other way around. So take it as it flies, how it fits your personal, very personal situation. And so I'm talking to an Aquarius, so I'm going to say, you Aquarius, you are embodying that energy which is wisdom. So you are in that situation. You may not be in other situations in your life, but for that very specific situation, you are embodying wisdom. You are very wise, very rational, very mental, very clairvoyant. You see, you envision things. You see things, how they can evolve. How you see what other people may not see. So you're very smart, very intelligent. It's a deep intelligence, and it's also a spiritual intelligence. And it's you have your third eye and crown chakra, so third eye and crown chakra open at the moment. So it's very mental and spiritual, so you're very also serious. It's not like fun, ha ha ha. Kind of serious in what you're doing. So. Yeah, you want to do something and you're just like, okay, we're gonna do that, and like serious, you know, you're doing it well, like you're not joking. It's serious, but it's also very loving, very pure, very innocent, very strong. You are embodying a very strong and solid energy. It makes me think of Virgo in some way. And so that's what you are embodying, very rational, the headspace, very analytic, you're analyzing everything, like it's very mental, the mental space. So that's your energy, and in front of you, you have this other energy, the heart, love. This is pure as well, because this has some kind of virginity to it. It's virgin. I think it's because it's the symbol for Pallas Athena, I think, and she was a virgin, and yeah. But anyway, so this has a connection to virginity, and this is also may also have some connection to virginity, because it's young love, it's pure, it's innocent, it's like your dreams, your heart is speaking, it's love like, teenagers love, it's fresh, young, beautiful, innocent, pure, it's really sincere and deep and real, authentic. This reading is very authentic and it's very aligned. So basically here you have your head and your heart working together to create harmony and so flourish, that something flourishes, to create something within you. So this may be two parts of you, the identified you, the one that is the strongest, and the one you would say, I am wise, I am that owl. And the other one who is maybe the shadowy part. Shadow doesn't mean bad or dark. It means dark, but in a way that it's like not seen, you're not aware of it, it's not in the full light. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. In this case, it may be just love, that is hidden. So it may be the part of yourself you are not identified with. So you can check out my shadow work video, because it's in French though. But you can get the subtitles in English, so everything is in the description. I explain. You just have to click onto stuff, and you get the subtitles, the subtitles in English generated by automatically generated by YouTube. It doesn't work on iPhones and iPads. It's not working. I checked out on Google, and they said it's not working, because I tried with mine, because I have an iPad and an iPhone, and it's not working. But I don't know on Android, but it does work on my MacBooks or on a computer or on a laptop. It does work. So you can check out my video on shadow work, because it explains everything. All my readings basically are about that that identified part of ourselves and another energy that is supposedly external to us. We see it as external, but it's always part of us anyway. And part of the work is to realize that it's part of us. That way we reintegrate all the parts of ourselves. Anyway, so this is just something on the side that I wanted to mention. But if you read the description in my video, you read it already, and if you've watched my video on shadow work, you know all that already. But I wanted to repeat it because some people have not read or watched my other videos. Maybe you may be watching this video for the first time. Okay, so, or my channel for the first time. Okay, so this may be a part of you that is, so that's your heart speaking, your dreams. Maybe your long life dreams, you know, from when you were a child or a teenager, or when you had big dreams, and so this part is following their heart. So you have something inside that wants to follow the heart, the emotions, the love, what you love to do, what brings you life, what you enjoy doing, you know, your joy, your love, what you want to do. And this is more the rational part, that is more analytic, that is more reasonable, that is more wise. But like, you know, the head, and that says, okay, very, very cautious as well, and it says, okay, so you want to do this, so but in this case it's very harmonious, so it won't say but you want to do this, but it will say you want to do this, and we have to think it. We have to think it, how we can make it happen. So it's joining forces. Why? Because those two energies are being crowned by the card beauty, which you can see here. Okay, so let me just do that. Okay, so what you can see here is that beauty is a Jupiterian card, and wisdom is also a Jupiterian card. So you've got same colors, same energy. The crown is in both cards, and so the top of that card is represented by you, and the bottom is represented by the other part of you or another person, because this energy, as I said, it's part of you, but it often actually does manifest as an actual situation, an actual person, an actual person, situation, circumstances that happen in your life externally to you. So this may be you, and this may be your partner or another person, friend, family member, you know, but you can see this, the heart is here, the colors, you know, so there is a harmony between heart and mind. And right now, so this is your situation right now, you're flourishing, something is flourishing, is blooming, it's just, you know, right at the beginning, you know, life is just, you know, growing within you, and it's very beautiful. There is a lot of beauty in this reading. That card is called beauty. This is external beauty, but also internal beauty. You've got this is the beauty of the universe, the big architect, the grand architect, the grand architect of the universe, the spiritual geometry or mathematics, you know. There is beauty in that card, in that pyramid, because this is a shape that is very strong and very beautiful, and that is very stable and grandiose, and so there is a lot of beauty. There is a lot of beauty in that love as well, that is very pure. So this reading overall is very beautiful, is very pure, beautiful, pure, and aligned. And as you can see here, it's very well aligned. You've combined those two energies, that person who is you probably, very rational, the mind, the eyes as well, like it's part of the head space, very clairvoyant, and the heart that just wants to do what they love, and both combine a lot of complementarity. They are both complementary. There is complementarity here as well. As we'll see later on. So the whole reading has a lot of that. So, you know, unifying forces, being complementing each other, complementary aspects. And right now, so you're very aligned. As you can see, all the chakras, they're very aligned. So you have the crown chakra, the heart chakra, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root chakra, because you have the roots. This is a flower, so you have the roots, so root chakra. Or what you don't have here, though, is the third eye and the throat chakra. But later on, we'll see that this is going to come too. And it will be fully aligned. First of all, you are already embodying the third eye. So this is gonna help you in the future. And the throat chakra, we'll talk about it also. So right now, that's the situation. Something is blooming, something is flourishing, something is growing. You're feeling fulfilled. This is beautiful. So it's for some specific part of your life where you're feeling good. Things are flourishing. Things are going well, starting to grow. And this feels super nice. This is very spiritual as well. This is spiritual as well. This is spiritual as well. So this may be spiritual as well. If all the cards like we have here are, this may be spiritual as well. The grand architect of the universe with the cosmic mathematics and geometry, and this also can be spiritual with all the energies aligned. The Kundalini, this is the Kundalini energy, the life force energy, circulating and moving up from the root chakra to the pineal gland. And so here, of course, the situation at the moment is this, is that the energy is starting to move up. You know, the fluid is moving up, and it makes something grow. And in the next few days, in a couple of days, 2, 3 days, maybe 4, it's going to keep growing, keep expanding, because here it's just moving up, you know, and it's just the beginning, you know, it's at the beginning. But here you can see it has evolved. It's even arrived at the top, you know, and it has progressed. It has expanded. This card, elevation, is telling you're expanding. It's not just of course it's going to the sky, but it's also expanding. And what I didn't say in the French reading is that in both cards here, in both cards, you've got a connection between the ground and the sky. So here, because you have the roots and it's growing toward the sky, and here because you have foundations and it's solid on the ground and it's elevating toward the sky. So in both cases, you've got beautiful connection between earth and sky and the heavens, and that's really, really beautiful. So this is very spiritual here. You're combining the mental energy with the emotional energy, and here you have an alignment. This can be also spiritual, so you have 3 things, and here it's deeply spiritual. It's very energetic, so you don't see, maybe at that point or in the next few days, you may not necessarily see something concrete, although of course a pyramid is very concrete. But why I'm saying that is because it may be concrete and solid energetically and spiritually. But here you'll see that in the next few days, not in the next few days, further down the line, in those 2 weeks, in those 15 days, you'll go from mind to physical achievement. Not necessarily, you're not necessarily completing it, but it's not just a concept, because this is those instruments are the instruments for the mind, creating a concept, creating a plan, having a vision for what you want to create. It's very much in the mind. But you also have the hammer, which is talking about actual concrete steps and actions that are being done. So you start implementing as well. You're starting to take action. So here, the pyramid, it has something with the pyramid that you can see it's complete, because the ladder is on the floor, so now it's done. You know, it's finished. You can see it's finished. It has expanded. It's big. So it's already on the energetic plane. It's already finished. So that's why then you can go from conception to action, doing it, not just thinking it, doing it, taking action in the physical plan, and imprinting the matter, imprinting the physical world. And so how it's gonna happen? So first, it happens because right now you are very aligned, and it's very you are acting in harmony with those two energies, whether it's with those two energies are within you or within this is you, whether this is you and another person. But it's very aligned, and you have completed, and then you will complete energetically the project or the dream that you will complete it, that is starting to grow here. Energetically, it's completed. It's already done. As Abraham Hicks said, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's done. Okay. So, now that it's done on the emotional plane, on the spiritual plane, then it can happen. But the oracle is saying, before this happens, you have to activate your throat chakra, because as we said earlier, there is no throat chakra or third eye. You are already a third eye person in that situation. So this is already in your mindset. It was just a matter of time before it goes through. Because here you can tell that the eyes are here, because you conceive, this is ingenious, this is innovative, you see, you have a vision. So the third eye is already there, because you already are a third eye person, even though it was not seen here. But if you start to speak up, if you start to have conversations, to speak your truth, to have conversations with people, with that person, for example, if you start to communicate about this project, if you start to talk about it and to milk it and to, think, reflect, talk, have conversations, phone calls, text messages, emails, calling people and then explaining what you want to do, and having this, activating this voice and this those messages. And if you start to also maybe do some transactions maybe as well, because it's exchanging energy here. Exchanging energy, if you start to exchange energy with other people, then this will happen. So basically, the energy will go from the root chakra, boom, the kundalini will go around the spinal cord and will hit the pineal gland, and boom, you'll start a project, It's, and activating your throat chakra is what is going to make the energy move through, because maybe that's where it's blocked at the moment, Like, it's not blocked, it's just not expressed. It's not really well open, because here it's not, we can't see it, so it's not showing. So you just need to just activate your throat chakra. Just talk about it. Talk about that. Your partners, you want to do a project with that person, you just talk about it, right? Interact with that person. And there is a lot of complementarity here as well, yin and yang, and yeah, the energy is moving. The energy is moving up. It's very aligned. It's flowing. The fluid is moving up. It's really life force energy in action. So if you're doing that, then you're gonna elevate you'll complete at the energetical level. You'll complete what's missing here, thanks to this, and because you already have the mindset anyway for the third eye, and then boom, you take action. Yeah. So this is a really beautiful reading. I'm very excited for you. And so share this reading, send this video to another Aquarius who may benefit this video. Click the like button if you like this video, because it makes me really happy when I see that people do enjoy my videos, that what I give to them is actually being valued and liked. And that it resonates with some Aquarius out there. I know there are plenty of Aquarius who this reading will talk to, and I trust it will reach you, who these messages are for. But it always makes me happy. It's a real joy to see that likes. I mean, whenever I see likes on my video, I'm over the moon. It just makes me so happy. So please let me know that you like this video. And also subscribe to the channel to follow the predictions, your next predictions. And also, yeah, it's not just because it makes me happy too, because of course I like new subscribers as well. I've got new subscribers every day, but this also makes me happy. But it's not just for that, it's also for you to be able to track your energies and keep updated. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time, or right now in another of my videos. You can check your sun, moon, rising signs, or if you're interacting with someone, for example, in that situation you're interacting with someone, then check their sign, so that you can see how your two energies, it will give you a more precise, if you combine all those things, you can have a clearer idea of you personally, what's going to happen in your specific life, personal life, in that specific situation. All right, Aquarius, I wish you a very beautiful day, and bye-bye.